Cox Jr. with us. He's a class of 2024, a running back. He's 5'9", 155. And we recently saw him at the CFC prospect game tryout, which you were named the MVP. So that's great. How was it?
It's pretty good. I liked that it was like, different and stuff. And I actually had more fun than I ever had at a combine. Okay. And I actually improved a bunch of my skills when I got there. So like my 40 went down from a 5'1" to a 4'8", I believe. I'm not sure about my agility. I didn't get to hear my agility, but I heard from the coaches that I did really good on.
Tell us a little bit about your football journey and how you got started.
I started my football career in Florida, St. Cloud, when I had moved there for my mom for her schooling. So okay. She had a boyfriend he was playing at UCF, and he was playing arena football. So then he had to teach me like about football and stuff and how fun it is to get around and hit people. Yeah. So then I just decided that I wanted to go play. So I went to the local club around my area, signed up for Pop Warner, and I started playing at the defensive end. That's when I started my first position. I didn't know anything. I'll just grab people and make sure that they stay on the ground.
What do you like better, defense or offense?
Offense. I've been playing defense pretty much my whole football career so far, up until I was 7 to 14. Good amount of time. I mean, I know a lot of stuff. I can read like certain defensive plays and stuff. I've pretty much played every defensive position from lineman to safety. So I can read a lot of stuff now. But now I play slot back, running back, and wideout.
What do you like most about your current position?
I get to, juke around and stuff, catch the ball, and I actually get to score the points. So I get people cheering like me on instead of on defense, you don't really get a lot of hype as like offense does, because you're not really scoring unless you get like a pick or something.
What kind of swag are you wearing while you're playing?
Well, I don't really swag out. All I have pretty much that people like is just my back plate, really. And I got this new 3D mouth guard. It's like teeth and stuff, and that's it.
Do you have a message on your back plate?
No, I was gonna spray paint my back plate like black and then put like a wolf on it, because that's it's my number one thing, and then my number right here, 21.
What type of player would you say you are?
Well, I'm a player that when I'm on the field, I'm not really worried about myself. I'm really worrying about the team and how we should be acting upon each other, like as a group, as a unit, like one body, one mind, one soul. Not really an individual thing. Like I don't really care about like fame and stuff, and how I run through the whole defense without any blockers or anything. Yeah. I won't be I won't brag at school and be like, oh yeah, I did this and this. You guys didn't really do anything, but I know that my teammates are at least trying to do something, and I'll even give them the props for what they did throughout the season and what they do. Because if you don't block like on 1 or 2 plays, I know everyone makes mistakes. You're tired and stuff, but that's what football's about. You're supposed to work hard, excuse my language, and run your ass off.
Do you model your play after any professional player?
Basically, where I got all my pretty much base skills from, like spin moves and jukes and stuff and reading plays, it's pretty much from just a bunch of NFL players like Ray Lewis, Barry Sanders, Odell Beckham, Jarvis Landry, Ronnie Lott, Marshawn Lynch, like just all the big top athletes up there.
What type of coaching do you respond best to, or that motivates you?
Well, the type of coaching that I look for is like a coach that's not only going to work like with one person. I like coaches that work with for my junior varsity team that I was on for Massey, at least 70% of our team has never played football before. Yeah. So our coaches were working consistently to push our new recruits to what they could be, because they didn't know anything. I really just don't like when coaches say that we have a player and he's the best on the team. He scores all the points, does everything on the team, and the coaches just work with him. I don't like that at all. I need, if I'm going to have a coach, I'm going to need him to not only look upon me, but as the group and the unit itself.
During the season, what's your favorite part outside of the game?
Just practicing off the field, and just at school, just hanging out together with my teammates, making sure we're all good and stuff. Like if someone else has a problem, I'll make sure that you're okay. If you need any help with like, like skills or anything that you need for your certain position, I'm there for you. Well, like I said, we had like a lot of new kids. So, they know I've been playing football for a while. They asked me and some other kids that were been playing as long as I have about like, pointers on stuff like stances and, just overall, just like basic abilities.
How did your season go this last year?
Well, we went 4-1. Oh no, 1-4. We had one win against Grant Park, which is kind of a bit lucky. We got like saved by the refs from a whistle. I'd say for my team that was like, all new pretty much, that they did a pretty good job on securing like their overall stats and stuff and making sure that they could be the best that they can be, even though they didn't really know anything about football.
What are your goals for this off season right now? What are you doing?
I plan to play mainly wide receiver this year and make sure that my stats are up high so I can get looks and stuff from colleges and stuff, get stronger, get beefier, make my skill set, much larger than it is now, make my speed good, pretty much the overall skills that I have and boost them by like 100.
And what do you want to accomplish for next football season then?
Pretty much the same thing, just
Everything.
Keep pushing forward until I can't go anymore and I'm the best I am.
And you want to win that championship.
That too, yeah.
How are you finding balancing your sports and schoolwork and your friends and your family? How do you find that?
They all collide together eventually, but it's kind of like it's a teeter-totter, I guess. It's hard, when you have the sport and then the school and then, the friends on your mind constantly.
Do you handle the pressure from other people or yourself to perform as high as you can?
Yeah, I don't really worry about like what other people say. Like if I'm on the field and it'll be like 21, you suck. I'm like, I don't even hear you. I don't know what you're talking about.
So you must obviously have a good group of people around you to help you accomplish all this.
Yeah, mainly my mom. I like to thank my mom just for everything she's done. I probably wouldn't be in this position if it wasn't like for her pushing me what I can do.
How's the recruiting process been? Probably more, what are you looking forward to when it starts?
Well, I'm looking forward to getting a lot of offers so I can, obviously go to college to play ball and then probably go to the NFL and stuff. But mostly like it's going pretty good so far. I've had like, a bunch of like other schools in different provinces and stuff already like say I'm good and stuff and that I'm on the right path and stuff.
Okay. So have you had a few conversations, or are you looking forward to talking with the coaches, getting to know them, that type of thing, going on visits?
I've been to a bunch of combines and stuff, and I've been having conversations on the phone with a bunch of coaches and stuff about, just new skill stuff like that's that I can be doing to improve my like agility or like, change of direction. Yeah.
Okay.
Change of direction, vertical, just, that kind of stuff.
Is there any schools that you're particularly keen on, either up here in Canada or down in the States?
So I've really been like, I like LSU, Clemson, Alabama. Like those are my,
of course,
like top schools like I always wanted to go to.
Yeah.
But and also was it Florida State?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to go there too. I used to live there, obviously.
What do you want to do career-wise? So like, what do you want to take academically?
Well, I like to take forensics and veterinarian type stuff. So just in case, there's a chance, 1% only makes it to the NFL and stuff, I can apply for like forensics and stuff at different places, or I can just open up my own veterinarian in the office or apply on one.
Have you always wanted to do those two things, or?
Yeah, I'm like really good with animals and stuff. So I have 2 dogs and they were like homeless, and then I took them in and they kind of, like recuperating and stuff.
Yeah.
But I was like supporting them, making sure that they were like okay, because when I first had got them, they were like super scared and stuff. Like, one of my dogs, when he's like super scared, his like pupils get like really, really tiny. But usually like now it's like really big. Like, like a terrier is like they're really big.
Mm-hmm.
And
what is your other dog?
Well, they have like a lab mix. They have like the two The other side of both of them, we're not really like sure on, but one is we're thinking a lab and a Chihuahua mix, and one, yeah, he's rowdy, and a lab and we're not sure on that one. Yeah.
I have a boxer, and we rescued him as well. He has some issues.
Yeah.
We just say he has no manners. What are you watching on streaming services like Netflix or Prime or Disney Plus?
I'm into like anime. I usually watch like a bunch of football videos on Snapchat or YouTube.
Sweet or salty?
I used to be a lot into sweets when I was a kid, but I laid that down a lot. I have to say salty.
What would be your dream destination as a vacation?
Japan.
Have you always wanted to go there?
Yeah.
Is there for any reason particularly?
I just like the place in general.
If you could have one video game, what would it be?
Oh, that's I play a lot of video games.
Pineapple on pizza or no?
I like it.
Okay.
I like the kind of, sweet kind of thing to pizza.
Okay,
but
do it.
I stick with 3 meats. It's my favorite.
You meet a genie. He offers you 3 wishes. You can't ask for more wishes, and you can't raise people from the dead. What are your 3 wishes? So
one of my wishes would be to get everything that I ever wanted. My second one would be for my mom to have, everything she wanted as well. Third, I'll save it for when I need something.
Who's winning a fight between Spider-Man or Batman?
See, Batman has a lot of skill, and he can read defensive, combat really well. And Spider-Man is really agile and stuff. Batman doesn't have super strength. So Spider-Man does. I say Batman because he deals with people like Bane and stuff. Well, Spider-Man deals with other stuff, but I say Batman because he has the gadgets and tech to, and mindset to, defeat people even powerful and like Superman and stuff.
Yeah, well, and he's super rich.
Yeah, that too.
NFL draft. You're going up on the stage. You've been picked. What does your suit look like?
Midnight blue suit with collars like black down here.
No like bling, any different color shoes, like a hat, like.
Probably wouldn't wear a hat. I like to show my hair a lot. Well, other than that, my hair's kind of messy right now. I just wear my necklace.
Okay.
Could wear my dad's hat. He has a nice little top hat kind of here. He passed away, but this is the hat that he wears usually.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
I feel a sandwich should have a lot more detail, like ingredients wise.
Detail.
Like usually a sandwich has bread, the meat, the lettuce, the tomatoes, the sauce, but the hot dog is hot dog, bun, ketchup, whatever you want.
Yes, but there are some hot dogs that are like gourmet hot dogs, and they've got like the chili on them, like tin, sauerkraut, like all this crazy stuff.
I guess I count it as I don't even hot dogs. Really.
No. All right, Brandon, that's awesome. Thanks for taking some time to just let us get to know you a little bit better, and good luck next season.
No problem.
Looking for more exclusive Canadian recruiting content? Become a CFC Insider Gold or Silver member today for access to rankings, analysis, and the latest recruiting news from across the country.